guys! Happy day. So I want to talk about something that's kind of controversial, and that is high protein diets. Now, anytime that vegans or vegetarians or raw vegans talk about how bad high protein diets are, people that don't agree with that really get up in arms. And that's okay, because everyone has their own opinion, everyone has their own journey in this life, everyone has their own kidneys that is going to handle the high protein or not, okay? But for me, protein is something that I never thought about growing up, obviously, because I didn't think about health at all. And then I stumbled into raw veganism at age 21. And I remember specifically, I had a nutrition class when I was 22, when I was about a year and a half into this. And so I knew all about it. I knew about detoxification. My skin was horrible. I would walk into this nutrition class in college with no makeup on because I just wanted to be free from makeup, you know. That's why I was eating raw. I wanted to clear my skin. But anyway, and I remember we had to do like a worksheet one day where we told what we eat. And I said what I ate, you know, raw vegan, cucumber juice, blah, 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 and all that. And I'm sure that, and the two teachers, it was who taught it was two teachers. They were males, and you could clearly tell that they were into, you know, protein and weightlifting and all that. And so I'm sure they thought I was a nutbag walking in there with all this acne and, you know, only eating raw vegan. But anyway, the point of that story is that in that nutrition class, they specifically talked about how there is no amount of protein that is too much, and that that's a myth and all that. And I was just sitting there just kind of cringing, and that's why whenever people ask me, well, why didn't you major in nutrition? Because the nutrition that is taught is just, it's really not what I agree with. So that's what I'm going to say in a nutshell about that. But anyway, is there too much protein that you can eat? Absolutely, in my opinion. Now, people are stuffing back protein like crazy because they've been told that it's what you need. And so whenever they hear about a vegan, they're like, well, where do you get your protein? And I think that protein should be the last of your worries, or really not even on the worry list, okay? I would be worrying more about my kidneys than protein. High protein diets wreck the kidneys. They are really hard on the bowels long term. So in the short term, you might get some muscles and you might feel like that you're doing something good for your body, but in the long term, it just causes this massive amount of acidity in the body, and it's just really, really hard on them. So I would definitely not recommend a high protein diet. Now, is plant protein different than animal protein? Absolutely. Like, for example, the animal protein found in milk is called casein, which is a known and clear cancer causer. So anybody that's telling you to drink milk for protein or just any type of animal protein really doesn't understand the consequences of doing that. Now, plant protein is a little bit different. It's still protein. It's still going to be hard on the kidneys, especially if you're in a detoxification process. But it's far better than animal protein. And I really enjoy, you know, sunflower seeds and Brazil nuts and tahini and leafy greens. That's where I personally get my protein, seaweeds. But I would never consume animal protein because it is just, it ignites cancer and disease in the body. And that's just not something that I want to partake in. So when I see people knocking back protein drinks or protein bars, it just, first of all, they must have digestive systems made out of titanium steel, because that stuff is just really hard on you. And it just really, you know, boggles my mind. I would much rather have some fruit and, you know, plant food rather than this fake protein. It's really crazy. I love my kidneys too much, and I understand how much our kidneys are in distress to ever do that. And not to mention, there's not even a known medical term for protein deficiency. Now, sure, if you're malnourished and you know you're living in a third world country, then yeah. But I think that the major diseases in this country are diseases of excess, and excess protein is definitely a contributor to that. So anyway, that is my take. I don't worry about protein. I worry about nutrients and vitamins and minerals and phytonutrients and antioxidants. Protein is on the last of my list. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Click like and subscribe. Check out my website, victoriarawvegan.com, for a lot of fun stuff, and I'll see you later. Bye.